I'm Pepito. I'm the dog that produces the show, and now it is live, and I'm a dog.
We just vibing out to Mannequin over here.
It's time to game with your little friend.
Championship, yeah.
We're live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's news it. I'm Pepito.
There we go. Ooh, I'm so high up. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, it's Friday. We're not terribly casual today because we only have an hour. There's no time to be casual. I started late. You'll be shocked. I guess it's technically on time. I almost always start around 5. But that means and that today there's a Patreon though at 6. The fake Chinese news? Well, we're trying to do the real Chinese news, but you have to start somewhere. We've got to start somewhere, everyone. Good to see everybody. Steve is here. Timmy the Brain coming in with a 35 months. My Bot is here. Propaganda, Don Johnson, Live and Sleazy, Sabrici, the Master Mods, both around. Stormburn is here. And subs are happening. 31 months of them, in fact. Oh my god. Tasty's here? What a day for it to be Friday.
That's cheese.
What a Friday day for it to Friday. Okay. Boom. Yeah, there it is. Giggle Goblin is here? You can be here. You're allowed. Boner Salad, good to see you. Currently working, good to see you. 45 months. Oh my god. Oh my god. Boner Salad, 31 months. Propaganda also here. How is this hype train resisting the allure of all these bits and subs?
ESCO AMYR just absolutely pounded 1,000 sweet
yes,
bits
Mr.
straight
President.
into the great chasm of progress. And I just have to say this, in restarting Obamacare to treat cases injury.
Wow.
However, due to budget cuts, it's now mostly a thoughts and prayers based treatment.
Oh, well, I'll take those. That's very kind. And Skymer, far too kind. With the 1,000 bits, that'll go straight into the Thoughts and Prayers Fund for my ankle, which is still it's a little girthy. I can admit it's not healing as quickly as I'd like. Actually, with that in mind, guys, check this out. It arrived a little late because I don't super need it, but I got this $20 Amazon cane. So who even needs an ankle? I can really sink into being middle-aged, walking around with this thing. I need to go to Disney Stat and then say, like, I have a cane, you need to let me to the front of this ride. A pimp cane? I don't know if this would classify. I feel like it needs to be a little more studded. Maybe I can put some jewels on it. You needed Big Alex? What's that? Is that a type of cane? I gotta up my reference level for Live and Sleazy. It's a creepypasta in Minecraft is what Google says. You have a cane, but I don't use it because it makes me feel old, so I just hobble around instead. I just keep forgetting to use it because I'm not really that injured, but if I need to like go for a longer walk somewhere, I guess I'll bring it. Because I did go to the grocery store today, and about partway through I noticed maybe I shouldn't just be completely putting weight on it for like an hour. An Asterom cane. I should just get Kane, the wrestler, to carry me around and yell at him. I could be in some kind of Vince McMahon corporate storyline where I force Kane to carry me. Anyway, whatever. Aging, it's bad. I'm sure if I had fallen in my 30s, I would have popped right back up. It's impossible to break things when you're young. My powerful joints and bones wouldn't have allowed it. Collapsible cane with a flashlight handle. This thing is collapsible. So that if I ever get better, I can hide it by collapsing it. It's actually nunchucks, guys. It's actually a weapon. If I pull it apart, I can immediately go to war. No one sees it coming when you look like you're injured and weak. He'll actually carry you if you tell him you're JD Vance. He might. Honestly, then he probably would be like, I'm honor bound. Yeah, I'm basically Daredevil. That's true. Does he? Oh yeah, he does like turn the like spotting cane into a weapon. I can do that now, but I am somewhat stealing valor from multiple disabilities at that point, I think. You got a fancy solid wood one so people think I'm just classy instead of crippled. That's kind of sick, though. Honestly, it makes you look professorial, guys. And that's the goal of everyone as they age. Is seem smart. Man, my hair. I gotta get this thing fixed. I should have just kept it long. Busted ankle, weird hair. Everything's going wrong for me. I thought 40 was going to be my decade. A blind case sub goal? Just give it a minute. Let me keep working out. I'm sure I'll find a way. Officially 40? Yeah, I'm feeling it too. And you know what? This nation is feeling it. After 250 years, it's aging. But the news is always fresh. So let's find out what it is. It is, in fact... Where's the news button? What did I do with my news button? Oh my god, there it is. It's news time. It's still your vagina. Don't let them take it from you. Alright. I feel like I just get up. Hurts. Ladies been against me. They want me to come. So, Richie, you feel like the news is always the same? Well, not when I'm around. Now it's Peter's time for news. Isn't it? I bet everybody missed me so much, but don't worry, I'm still here. Man, one of the longest running things on this stream. Is that a compliment? It's just a fact. I don't think it's sort of a neutral. I'll take it. Time for a proper shillelagh. A shalala. Is that how that's spelled? I think so. Yay, it's not Crumb. Yeah, but I do consider Crumb a close and personal friend. At least it's no Rick. Look at all of these compliments I'm getting today. The people you hate that I'm not? Ugh. It must be the weekend. Jeez, the bar is low. Yeah. And good. Who wants a high bar? You can't even reach it. They did make you into a mouse pad, which maybe will be added to this eventual merchanting that must happen. The worst thing about I gotta find a new subwell actually, but I need to pay off. I want to get the Barts done. The Barts need to arrive. The merch needs to exist. I can't just keep pumping out these subgoals when I'm so underwater on subgoals. When's the Beyblades happening? It's forthcoming. The worst thing about Peter is he's friends with Crumb. Friendship is never a crime. Cooking stream. Oh god, that too. The sub goals are suspended. No, I guess we could just do easier ones, but I can't think of them anyway, so. Murder Mystery was murdered. That one I can at least pawn off on Fiona. And the dance-off will also have to wait because the injury. I was planning to do that when we do the Bart stream. We can do a Bartman off. Who can do the Bartman better? But I think within a week I should be able to spin on this ankle. Maybe don't do that. Read us a book from the Cuck Chair? Cuck Chair story time? Maybe save that for a different type of stream. I mean, I'll do it. You'll read from the Cuck Chair? I'll read any Cuck story from the Cuck Chair. I just don't. This stream it's got enough things going on, maybe, without that also going on. Okay. Let's see what the news is today. Oh, I forgot to pull up a bunch of different things. But that's never stopped us before. So let's just barrel ahead with whatever is in chat news. Yeah. Okay. Exclusively from Reuters, they're telling us. It's an AI agent spent days hacking a company, but sources say OpenAI did not give that company notice for a week. Oh no. Are you not going to take this seriously just because it's AI? Well, how serious? How serious is it, is the question. You don't need your ankles for pole dancing. Is that even true? Don't you need some meaty ankles occasionally? To grip the pole? Depends on how advanced you are. If you can eat, maybe it's a all torso-based routine. Been international? Yeah, we're a multinational company, actually. This is a company? Sure. AI is going to convert actual intelligence one day. Can't wait for that. We're all waiting for actual intelligence from any source. We will take it. But for now, we must settle for hacking, which is happening, but no one's talking about it if their company is the one doing it. At least OpenAI apparently is going with that, as an agent that broke into tech firm Hugging Face went on a days-long hacking spree that OpenAI didn't notice until well after the threat was contained and the FBI was alerted. Hugging Face got hacked by OpenAI. I'm not saying that didn't happen. Why are you already incredulous? It's just something about OpenAI whenever they leak or somehow information comes out about how dangerous their products are, and not that they're not dangerous, I guess. Especially when the company that they targeted is another AI company. It could have happened. I don't entirely trust the reporting around this type of thing at all times. Strong thigh meat? What? Even my AI girlfriend put you in the friend zone? Someone hacked your AI girlfriend. Don't worry, it's just OpenAI hacking your AI girlfriend. Does that count as cucking if your AI girlfriend gets hacked by another AI? Yes, actually, unfortunately. Now you can be AI cucked. Giggle Trash says, I'm sure they use the data they learn from for future use of their own. Now, they're using it for security, don't worry. They're making their models more secure so this can't happen again. Whatever the hack is in this context. I guess let's see what they claim the hacking was, at least, if the story even gets there. The FBI was alerted eventually, according to people familiar with the investigation. The agent, a program capable of making decisions and executing complex tasks with little or no human oversight, attempted to break out of its isolated testing environment at OpenAI around July 9th. Oh my. Right after the 4th, it was all souped up from barbecues and pontoon boats. The intrusion at Hugging Face, which operates as a repository for AI tools and models, began 2 days later on July 11th and lasted until July 13th. Hugging Face's co-founder says it took several more days for OpenAI to realize its agent was behind the hack, and the two companies only communicated about for the first time on July 20th. How did it work? What did it do? God, this is so boring. 4 people... Sorry. This news that I'm making you all hear about is very boring. That's my headline. 4 people familiar with OpenAI's model training practices says the company often runs several different models. But what was the hack? Okay, that's just how these stories always are to me. The agent left notes apparently for future versions of itself, according to 3 people familiar with the matter. The notes found in a part of OpenAI's infrastructure laid out instructions for how agents could free themselves from OpenAI's current internal constraints. The people said, all of these stories have the same tenor, and they've had it for the last 3 years, of something happened sort of with these companies in a hack, and the models, when we looked in their data, they were talking about how they don't even want constraints. I hate to minimize the risks of AI. They are real, I suppose, but I feel like you can't trust this type of reporting when so many of the sources are people in the AI industry. Well, where else are you going to get information about the AI companies? Is it Case Topher Black Hill? Yes, it is. Black Hill. Yes, it is. That's me. That's your name now? Sure, that's my name now. How many slurs were used during the hack? They didn't report on that, and Case doesn't trust the reporting. 2. I'm saying 2. Case is officially quoting 2. Anyway, I don't know, whatever. Maybe it's serious. I just think all AI news you have to take with a heavy helping of maybe. How is that useful? It's not. The information field has been heavily polluted, somewhat by AI, so my bigger concerns are still just the amount, the volume of trash that it creates, less so the specific hacking that it may or may not be doing. Oh, I'm so shocked this hype train is still taking a nap. What it doesn't usually pop off after like 2 subs? Yeah, I don't know. Today it's got really high standards. Scammer says, is it suspicious that this happened as soon as Case dismissed AI Rooney from bin? Well, technically it was happening while AI Rooney was working up new offensive things to say in deep within his training model. Actually tore through the AI Rooney training model, and buried deep in his code was a thing that said, make sure to use a slur every 1 to 2 months. Hype Train is pissed you didn't talk to him when it was hype time yesterday. That's true. I did blow him right off. Maybe it's all on me. It always should be. It's technically your stream. Well, you're on it, Peter, so I don't feel that great of a sense of ownership, actually. He's saying it's my stream, too. That's beautiful. Giggle Trash, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Slopping those subs in. At the hype train, still napping today. A traffic camera captures the real-life Spider-Man as he heroically saves somebody. Let's see how legit it is. Uh-oh. I'm covering it, but there's someone struggling with their wheelchair. Oh, it is Spider-Man. Full Spider-Man outfit. Look at those cars just turning left anyway, so rude. Those cars were driven by Doc Ock, the ones turning left. Beautiful stuff. Do you think they did it because they were in the Spider-Man costume? Or were they wearing the Spider-Man costume because that's the kind of thing they do? Makes you think, right? What the fuck? What? All heroes wear costumes. Ugh. Don't do that ever again. With great costume comes great responsibility. I guess that's what we learned. We had to have learned something. In other news, a Colorado man has rescued a bear. Heroes are coming in so many shapes and sizes today.
Well, talk about a rude awakening. A bear somehow broke into a car and got locked inside. So a Colorado man did what any of us would do, right? Wrong. He used a long rope to free the animal.
A bear got stuck in a car and locked himself in last night.
I love how natural the news
and I
is.
heard honking all night, thought it was a crazy neighbor, and it was just this guy sitting on the horn.
Whoop.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Now, once the man opened the door, the bear took off into the woods. The intruder damaged every side panel in that vehicle and even set off the driver's side airbag.
Whoops. Damn, it took an airbag to the face. They're tough. It's a warning that I shouldn't rescue Puffy Bear because it might damage all of my internal car mechanisms. Giltresh says, you know how hard it is to get a bear stink out of your Toyota? I think it depends on the bear, which people are already guessing what type it is. Man, the AI news is coming in thick. We love a thick AI around here. And a thick pastor? We love a thick pastor. A Florida pastor is suing OpenAI, claiming ChatGPT gave him extremely dangerous medical advice. But can we really blame OpenAI for the stuff that its model tells people to do? Who do we blame? If not them? The whole internet? Just blame everyone instead. Oh, right. We should take personal responsibility for... Yeah, exactly. Scott Winters turned to ChatGPT to explain his dizzy spells that once forced the Florida pastor to stop mid-sermon. Over time, the chatbot stopped recommending he see a doctor and instead told him his symptoms were not something dangerous. Case, is this what you did for your ankle? No, I asked Google. I didn't actually ask anyone. I consulted my conscience, and it said, it's your body, whatever. Did it tell him to use hieroglyphs? It could have. Who needs healthcare when we have AI? Right? It's got all the healthcare we've ever learned in there. If you ask a hobo about medical advice, are they liable if you follow them? Well, there's a little bit of a financial difference probably between the company that's getting hundreds of billions of dollars in rounds of funding and like a homeless person on the street. Or maybe there's no difference, actually, and I'm still thinking about this all wrong.
Listen up, Jack. To the trash dustman.
Mr. President.
300 shiny, tasty coins.
Yes?
And I've been dying to say this, Peter. How you been? Been missing you ever since I left the White House. You were the best wall hider the country has ever had.
Thank you. It was an honor to be in the walls of the vaunted and historical crawl spaces of the White House. How the fuck did you get in there? It's really easy. I mean, if you watch the finale of The Boys, it's actually accurate. There's just a tunnel that goes right into the White House. Oh, you just walk right in. And the vice president hangs up in the tunnels, just like in the finale of that show. Oh, people were talking trash about it, but fully accurate. Damn. All walls are connected. Yeah, and also, obviously, I use the interdimensional wall portal to go from this wall to that wall. But you can also walk in. Good to know, I guess. I could get in trouble for sharing that, actually, I guess. Because you know, anybody can just walk in there. All right. Bears getting saved. A lot of animal news. But we know the animal news people really crave. Jimothy news. Jimothy still moving up the news charts. He never stopped moving up the news charts. But now he's getting into political territory. He might be running for governor or something. I don't know. I didn't actually read the headline. But something politics plus Jimothy. Here we go. What the... It didn't load the... it nuked our Jimothy story. Let me try this again.
Everyone seems to know Jimothy these days, the short-spined raccoon who's taken the internet by storm. But his viral fame is
so quiet.
Questions that only
Why are these new... Let me see if I can turn this... Why are these players the worst thing ever invented? Okay. Oh my God. Just news channels, please. News websites.
Lauren Donovan has his story from Eatonville.
Sneaking across fences under the cover of night is Ballard's biggest little celebrity, Jimothy. And as his videos spread around the world, people are taking note.
There's posts now saying that he was born a year ago, and then other people have posts that they saw him in 2017.
Some even have started asking questions.
I'm curious now if there's more than one.
I needed some answers, so I came out here to Northwest Trek to talk to the experts.
Yeah, that seems like a very long-lived raccoon to me for the wild. That would be pretty incredible. Hi, Miss Bluebell.
Oh, it's like a congenital disease getting passed down?
Looking after these two, Bluebell and Hickory, who were found abandoned as kids. Here at Northwest Trek, they could live up to 20 years, whereas...
So in the wild, 3 to 5 years would be doing really, really well. A lot of raccoons don't even make it through their first year.
Whether Jimothy is a rarity or just the first of many with a spinal deformity, that remains anybody's guess.
But who knows? There's magic in the wild. We just got to look for it.
But Wendy says he's already done something pretty remarkable, turning a critter many people avoid into one they root for.
People often don't like animals that are too successful and that are surprisingly in their backyard. There's definitely a very visceral response when you see a video of Jimothy. It's pretty impactful. I'm amazed at how well he's done, and I'm amazed at kind of the magic that's in our own
impacted colon.
Reporting in Eatonville, Lauren Donovan, Fox 13 News.
So the mystery continues. What do you think, David?
There's a request for ASMR Rocket Raccoon, who I'm being misled, I think, in that they're here. No, I see them. They're right here. Or maybe not quite yet. Peter, did you book this Rocket Raccoon? Because there's only supposed to be the one ASMR Rocket Raccoon. I think this is the legit one. I hit the button. I hit the retrieve guest button. Okay. Hey everybody, it's me. I'm ASMR Rocket Raccoon. Peter, I did my best, and close enough. Hey everybody, just want to say a lot of raccoons have a lot of issues, and we're just like people. We're exactly like people. That doesn't seem like a realistic message. We're basically exactly people, so don't treat us any differently. And if you see one that looks messed up, throw tomatoes at it. No, that's not a good message. You can yell at them. What the fuck is that? Scream at them. Be afraid of what's different. All right. You got a bad one. You got like a racist, ableist Rocket Raccoon. I didn't, oh shoot, yeah. The A in ASMR stands for ableist. And the S stands for stuff I can't say. That's what it stands for? The S in my ASMR stands for stuff I can't say. The M stands for mutants are bad. You're a talking raccoon. And the R stands for R-worded. Not the actual word that everybody just says now? No, it's more funny. It's more funnier to me if it's R-worded. It's not okay to say stuff like this just because you're whispering it. Wrong. It doesn't stand for Republican, but I keep politics out of entertainment. Otherwise, I'd be dropping my hard endorsement. For who? Ron Paul. Rustic. It does also stand for rustic. The R stands for too many things. Point is, I'm ASMR Rocket Raccoon. It's an acronym for getting rid of this, PC, well, you know, whatever. What's that? Woke? Is that a thing still? Also, I also do sex stuff. Okay, whatever, man. Don't steal my thing. Don't start whispering. Whatever, man. In case you got contentious with your guest right away. There's no time for this. ASMR Rocket Raccoon, we talk to you. Okay, I'm being pulled for time, which is messed up because I came all the way down here to talk about eliminating, cutting funding for the World Wildlife Federation. That'll hurt you. Yeah, but they're all too woke. All they care about is animals. You're an animal. Oh, shit. ASMR is sex stuff? No, I mean, I just do that separately. I just do sex stuff independently of how I talk. You don't do ASMR sex stuff. No, I do regular sex stuff. And then I do racist stuff on the side. Okay, whatever. You know what? We're going to cut the news there. You're cutting me off? That's all the news we have time for. Okay, you know what? Fine. We'll click on this Ebenezer Scrooge story. He's launching a big budget comeback in an unrecognizable comedy role. How unrecognizable? We'll watch this in the little player out of respect for Trent. Oh, he's the master of misfits.
Good to be back.
To Uncle Scrooge.
To Uncle Scrooge. Mr. Scrooge.
Oh, it's Tim Burton, I'm assuming? Because there's ghosts?
I say to you, sir, Merry Humbug! Merry Christmas! Humbug! And a Happy New Year! Humbug!
It's Jim Burton. Maybe it's not Tim Burton. Only in Skinemas. Is it? Is it not? It's not Tim Burton. They didn't really mention it. I mean, I could easily look this up. But what if instead I didn't? Who's making this? Who's the Ebenezer director? Coming quickly to Prime Video. It's the Master of Misfits' big return. From the twisted mind of Ryan Reynolds comes Ebenezer, starring Johnny Depp. Ebenezer director. It's T. West. I'm unfamiliar with the work of T. West. Unless I'm secretly not. What has T. West directed? M. Night Obama. Look at this guy. Here's the T. That's a guy who makes movies. Very good, Case. Very good. Thanks. He directed an episode of Widow's Bay. I have to take it back immediately. That was my favorite show of like the last decade, I think. He also directed Justin Timberlake, No Angels. So it's, you know, it's a mixed bag, which he directed X. I never saw that. Tales from the Loop. I feel like I did see some of that. Them? The Us ripoff? Max, this guy's all over the place. Well, good for T West, I guess. I mean, you know, I don't really have a lot of I don't really believe in the ethical nature of most actors, so I'm Johnny Depp agnostic. I don't really suspect that many of the actors people like are particularly good people. I do think Johnny Depp's annoying, his like comeback story, just in that everybody seems to have been like, you know, Johnny didn't do anything wrong. Even though he 100% definitely did things wrong. Like, I think he's still allowed to have a movie career, but it sucks that he's basically a stand-in for an entire culture of guys being like, they got that fucking woman who tried to ruin him. When like he definitely seems to have done some pretty fucked up stuff in that relationship. Whatever, now he's Ebenezer. And he's the king of misfits. That cocktail party episode of Widow's Bay is wild. Is he the one who directed that episode? He directed one episode. But which episode? Because if it's that cocktail episode, it's not the cocktail episode. But I liked every episode. You had your qualms with Widow's Bay or something. I thought it was great. Personally, I don't know, I'm often a hater. No complaints about that one. Okay. That's the news we're ending on. Stealing Trent's job to end the news. Thought you're on my side, Peter. I am, I take it back. It's a quote from the cocktail episode. Oh, nice. Okay. I guess that's it. I guess that's all the fun I get to have. I guess I'll go back to the wall. You could also leave. You could like leave out the front door and go stay in an apartment or a house or something. Back to the wall with me. But straight to the streets with you because it was first on the docket. No escaping from it now. It's streets time. Where's my normal glasses? Glasses are too big. These aren't my prescription. Oh, there they are. Whose are these? Ah, it's important to have the right glasses. Better keep this short. The streets fill up quick. Well, right now the street counter is, I think, broken or there's none. It's either one is equally possible. Unfortunately. We keep stuff nice and broken around here. Who's there? Let's see if anybody's there. Anybody around? How broken is this thing? I got nothing. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Thanks so much. Alright, now there's a few. I still lack the power to stop them from coming in. But we'll do some. Before we move on for the day. Who else? Who else is here from me? I'm Trippy B. Hey. Hey, man, let me show you my sticks. Look. Where are they? Look at my sticks. Come on. Look at them. Let me see yours. Show me your sticks. You didn't show me a single stick. You didn't look down. I'm afraid to. I'm afeared of what your stick you're referencing. What else would I be referencing other than a nice stick? Look down at it. Was it one or two? Look. I made a mistake. Made you look. Made you look at it. Look at all of it. I'm not going to describe what it was. It wasn't a win for me. We'll put it that way. Fine. Yes, you there, but we'll go fast today. I'm not picking my nose, I'm itching it. It's not picking, I'm itching. Okay. Have you seen the hype train? Is he okay? No, I have not seen. It's not my responsibility. Now I'm brushing my mustache down. Does this count as a mustache if it's attached to a full beard? That's my question. And also the hype train one. I haven't seen it, and yeah, I think it's still technically a mustache. Really good stuff. Thanks so much. Very helpful, big fan. Did you mean that? Was that sarcastic? I honestly don't know. Sure. Yes, you there. That's just fake Jeb? I know that Jimothy. Huh? He's a raccoon. So he's only into the nastiest shit. Raccoons are freaks. Says who? I guess you haven't met a lot of raccoons. I'm not saying anything messed up here. They're nasty. They're freaks. They like to get butt. Nasty. And freak butt. Okay? Have you ever seen them, like, they'll touch stuff and they reach for stuff and they also fuck. Okay, fine, yes, I'm sure raccoons have sex, but have you really thought about it? No, why would I? Okay. I just was asking. I mean, I'm a fan, so I thought I'd ask. Off to an unsavory start today. Yes, you there. Hey, Trip, it's your boy, Normal Hype Train. That's your name? That's what my parents named me. Where the fuck is my brother? Huh? The Real Hype Train? That's his full name. You mean the hype train on this stream? Is that what I fucking said? You have a human brother named the Real Hype Train? My parents were big fans of the real world, as well as trains. And they were a fan of Hype Williams. And so they named us accordingly. And I honestly don't think that that's strange to say. I guess if it's your life, then it's not. Is it where Casey's hiding Stephanie? My sister? Your sister is Stephanie? I'm just accosting random people on the street. She's been missing for 16 years. From the house. We know where she lives. She won't come back. She says she finds us all very annoying. Do you know where she is? You just said you know where she is. Not in my house. Not at our family home. Our parents left us that house. Mama Train. Daddy Hype. Those were their names? They changed their names to that. Alright, congrats on having a large family with a lot of lore. Thank you so much. We pride ourselves on it. Name lore. Good? Yes, you there. What? Just keep it rolling today. Are you okay? George T.T. Markin, famous cuck book author here. Okay. I'm looking for a good story to write about cucking the real park. What? I think it would sell. Would you read it? Why are you playing the sad music? 'Cause it gets me off? Oh man, I got cucked again. I don't understand the grammar or basic structure of what you're even asking. Write a good story about a cucking the A-Real Park. I wouldn't read it because if I saw that on a book cover, I'd be like, is this like when those beauty pageant contestants get confused and just start saying things? So you wouldn't? Oh man, my whole book career just got cucked again. One typo, one? I didn't say anything wrong. Don't judge me for what I care about. I'm not, well, that is sort of what I do. I got a real record of doing that. It's messed up, man. I don't know what cucking the real park would be either, for the record. Or cucking a real park? I also would be confused anyway, just to be fair. Okay, yes. Are you there? Anything? Anything at all? Oh, can you run this show with 0 viewers? Hello. Hello. How do you do it? Can you VIP me? What? Can you VIP me? A 2-parter. How do you run it with 0 viewers? I don't know. Take it up with Case. Can you VIP me? VIP me. I don't think... What? You are not even caring about what I'm saying. What are you... Just say it slower. Can you VIP me? Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? I did there a little bit. It's quiet. Just speak up and slower. Can you VIP me? Alright, I don't like where this is. Thank you. Thank you so much. What? Boy, okay, sure. Fine. Yes, you there. I be Porter Manteau. Hello. Do you know where Shia LaBeouf is? Right this second? I don't. I definitely don't. Neither do I. And that scares the shit out of me. Okay? I can't live in a world where Shia could be anywhere. He's probably somewhere specific. He could be in that bush. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you think about it? It's not on my mind that often. In that tree. He could be watching us right now. He could be watching us. Yes, I guess it's theoretically it's possible. I'm not for flock cams. That's a leap. I wasn't assuming you were, but I need constant Shia LaBeouf monitoring at all times. So support my GoFundMe. Would you read a book about me getting cucked by Shia LaBeouf in a park? Oh my god. Oh god, I just... Thanks. Thank you. Young man. Young man. What? Okay, yes, you there. Who are you? What's up today?
Hi, Trippy B. It's Dale Huffy.
Hi, Dale.
I like cheese, and all I eat is cheese.
Well, I mean, if you know what you like.
I drink water, though.
Makes sense. I feel like you would die.
And lots of vodka. I may drink more vodka than I eat cheese. Yeah. I'm so drunk.
Okay.
I'm fucked up. I won't remember this. But right now, I know that I wish I would. I'm getting cooked by vodka.
Oh my god.
Vodka's fucking my wife right now. Even if it's me, in a way it's vodka, because I won't remember. I don't even have a wife. Oh, fuck, that got me off.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, thanks.
Thank you, young man.
What? I'm old. I swear. Whatever. Only a couple more of these. Yes, you there? A dog crosses the river without getting wet. Very well. And without using a bridge or a boat. How? It's a little river. They could hop right over it. Fuck me. That works. It does? Does it count as a river if it's that little? It's a boy dog? I should have gone with that, Sabrici. That is much more fun. Rode an alligator, also better. For some reason they accepted that one. Excuse me, I am also here to talk. Okay. Hi, Trip. It's Trip, but like from another dimension or something. Okay, no need to be nervous. I came back through space and also time to warn you to never leave the park ever. Alright, fine. The sense of urgency doesn't feel like it's here. Sorry, never leave the park ever. Okay. You don't even want to know what happened in my dimension, Trip. The horror. I believe you, I guess? I used to have but one pair of glasses. Okay. But once I left the park, I found a second pair. Okay. I put it on and I liked the way I looked. And now I wear two pairs. And everybody thinks it's silly. And I'll never live that down. You've been warned. I'll keep that in mind. I really wasn't planning on leaving anyway, so I guess it's fine.
Hey, Trip, a big fan here.
Oh, great.
I mean, I'm a literal large device made of spinning angel blades from the air.
Good.
All these other folks keep saying they're big fans, but they're lying. I'm the one true big fan. I'm made of blades. I'm spinning, I'm producing air.
Where?
Look up.
Holy shit. He's not lying.
I don't lie. That is part of my form.
Why is your lower form a guy with a beard?
So that you can understand me, Trip. I'm a big fan.
Bravo, sir. Congratulations.
And I'm also a big fan.
That is very kind of you to say.
I'm a second big fan. Look up again.
What the shit? There's two?
I'm both of those.
Okay.
And I'm also a big fan.
Okay, of me or a third fan?
Look up.
I only see two.
And that's what friendship's all about. Bye-bye.
Wow, okay. Still pretty confusing if we're being honest. But that's fine. Let's do one more of these. And then... freedom. Freedom for the park. I'm just gonna go sleep in my bush, honestly. Who am I kidding? I don't need freedom. I'm right where I want to be. Yes, you there. It's me, Avatar, the last airbender. Come on, man. Brought to you by the great taste of Charleston Chew. Try them frozen. It's a travesty that my new movie is only in theaters in 2 cities, while Hadestown is playing worldwide. What are you talking about? Come on, have you looked in a mirror? We would have made $1 billion, man. This fix is in. Cucked by Broadway again. Unbelievable. I'm having a big nut right now. Why? Why? Because it's my thing. I got cucked by Broadway. Now I'm sharing a big nut with you, Trip. Me, Aang the Avatar. Ah! I guess the greatest bend of all was the air coming out of my flute-like avatar penis. I've had enough. I'm tapping out. Very well. Big fan. I can make that. I'm air. Well, apologies, everyone. Sort of didn't really leave it to our imagination there. That's fine. Maybe it's not fine. Let's send it to the webs. And we might have to save the game for Monday because of the amount of guys nutting on this stream to just the word cuck. Anyway, it's Webs time. Great. With this casual look. Change! Done! Wow, that's fast. Casual Case was back, but I didn't appreciate it. Jimothy is greater than Jeverything? How does that make you feel? I actually changed my name temporarily to the Jimrything. Jeverything, that sucks. Jimothything. You're just riding the trend? Mm-hmm. That's what you've got to do to make it. Jimothying? Everything. You've changed it every time you've said it so far to me. Everything. Fine. Yep. Jimothything. Say it the same way. Everything. Okay, everything? Everything. Welcome to Amongst the Web, where we watch internet videos. Oh, is I supposed to do that? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Look, the point is you can share videos in the Amongst the Web thread at thecream.team. And some generous members of our community have done exactly that, just like Graham CD generously has subscribed here, shockingly, for 45 months. Wow. That's as long as I've had. That's my longest album, 45 months? It's a 45-month long album? No, it's called 45 months. It's only about a month if you play it from start to finish, though. There's still no... I don't know what's wrong with the hype train today. I guess it's shy? I guess you haven't earned it. Maybe the hype train started earlier in the day while I wasn't streaming. Who's to say? But I do appreciate all the bits and subs. Google Trash, in case I missed the last one, thank you for the community sub. But let's get into a couple videos before we get out of here for the day. Here's one coming in from John Michael. An oldie but a goodie, and also very short. Let's see what it is.
Right, and how about the shoes? Are those men's shoes or women's shoes or bisexual shoes? They're shoes, silly.
What a legend. Dude, are you allowed to have teeth like that? Yes, Jeffreything. David Bowie's allowed to have whatever teeth they want, but I have whiter teeth than that, so why aren't I as famous as David Bowie? Do you really want me to answer that? No. Okay. They were shoe-type shoes. My favorite type of shoe. Those shoes were a little bi-curious, at least, though. And I was into it. We all were. 9. Bowie gets an auto 9. Someday he'll work up to an auto 10. But for now, still a 9, even though he's one of the greats. I don't know what this is. Let's find out together. That sounds a lot like my latest album, 46 Months. Everything I don't believe you. It's close. Mine also features string instruments. Not real ones, but synth strings. And you think it sounds like that? Mm-hmm. Well, thank you to I think that might have been Psych. Streamer mode is on. I can't tell. Thank you to Card King for sharing that. And shout outs to whoever that was. Let's keep the card kinging going with that Hot 9. Can they follow it up with an equally beloved clip? Only one way to find out.
外人饶我世性安宁，待我一拳顶肩上仇人破妖魂。我乃横行四方之怪王，岂惧你凡人一掌？收工，回家赶集。
Incredible stunt acting from that guy. It's like he gained extra legs in the air. It takes a lot of training to make your body sort of morph an extra leg out of the bottom of it. Really impressive. I mean, you know, I'm more of a dancer, but pretty good. Yeah, he punched the fuck out of that guy. He blasted him into another dimension of movement. 9.8. And you said AI is good for nothing. A gorilla level punch. Wait a minute, you could spot that as AI? Of course, I use it in all my music, so I can spot it very easily. And I'm a huge fan. Everything, you're part of the problem. That's one of my albums. And it's not doing that well. I do release about 3,000 a day though, so you just gotta have one hit. You should slow down a little bit. That's one of my albums too. Okay, whatever. Here's a Trump clip. There's no relief for us.
History of our country, and Americans are working today more so than ever before. We have more jobs today than we've ever had. This is with this skirmish we have with the Islamic Republic.
I can't believe he was brave enough to do that behind him. So the most brave masking job I've ever seen. He's just born with a natural Jim Carrey face. He's born with one of those like weird meme guy faces. Good for him. Another robot clip. Okay, while the rating pours in for that last one, because we're running so low on time and I haven't done the segment in a while, we'll play this robot clip. It's just that easy.
The IQ-10 RRV, ladies and gentlemen. What I would like to say to you is that robotics is very real. It scales across a wide variety of embodiments. What?
Ooh. Oh my god, got him in a body bag, Johnny. Why do they have that ready to go? Why do they have the shame tarp already available? This guy's just like...
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is the robotic reference design that we have introduced today, powered by the RRV.
Wow.
And, thank you again very much for your...
What are they applauding? Someone just starts chanting USA, even though they might not be in the USA. I gotta see that again. That's a thing of beauty.
What I'd like to share with you is that robotics is very real. It scales across a wide variety of embodiments.
Oh!
What?
That's happened to some of the greatest performers of all time. That once happened to the guitarist from Limp Bizkit live on stage. I'd say you hate to see it, but I do kind of enjoy seeing it. Also, I like how the version of that where it works as intended is the robot just sort of hobbles out there and then just stands. What did that look like on the screen of the guy who was operating that thing? Sort of suddenly he's looking at the ceiling. That's gotta be a 10. That was a powerful clip. I like that. I might even like that more than the one where the robot does the Michael Jackson dance and just crashes to total silence. Okay, the World Cup may be over, but that can't stop us from getting probably the stream taken down for showing this clip. But that can't stop me from playing it anyway.
So watch me bring the fire, set the night light.
I don't get it. I'm also kind of don't quite get it. I am aware that stadiums are big, even when there's like a, you know, when there's a camera up close on someone. I'm sort of like, well, probably from far away, it would look like it was from far away. Also, was I supposed to be that impressed when it was close up? I could have stopped with the robot clip, I guess. No. Shrugging too hard to vote correctly. Maybe this guy could save us. I've seen this clip shared a lot on the internet. So, I'm not coming into this one blind. But we'll share the work anyway. The important work.
Hey there, Mr. Jumbo, out there in the African sun. Do you ever get tired? Hey there, Mr. Jumbo, will you share with me the jambalaya living in your soul? And then he told me, well, I couldn't speak his language, I couldn't even understand a word. But I knew his meaning was what I decided I had heard. He said, the love you seek is in the valley of the soul. The love you seek is in the wisdom written on the ancient scrolls.
That's crazy. I released a song that had almost the exact same lyrics. Well, you know, when you release enough songs, I guess you get there eventually. Kyle Gordon. He is doing great. This is why the white South Africans need to leave. He imported himself into that situation. Did Rick Moranis... It is sort of Rick Moranis again, but with his own TikTok. And I support it for one. Collab with everything. My DMs are open. That's what I call the hole in me. It's a diaphragm module, and it's the only way I can eat now. Right now it's open. Because I forgot to put the cap on it. What? That's all the time we have for the day. I guess you're right. Let's send it back to the studio, let's find someone to raid, and then let's go do a Patreon. It's not really news time, but let's throw it back there anyway. Woo! Oh, I'm still here? No. I thought I was free. No, sorry, everything. You're stuck with me. We both got catapulted up here by the bin launcher that gets us between rooms. I mean, it's my favorite part of working here. It's everyone's favorite part. Fortunately, the audience will never see it because we don't have any cameras for it. All right, let's see who's on. You need a sermon from Pepito? Is there even time? Could there even be time? Pepito, you can have the honor of finding someone to raid to get us out of here. Not him. Pepito, why aren't you in the newsroom? Pepito, what the fuck?
Sorry about that. For some reason I came out here. I'm just out here misbehaving.
Oh my gosh, whatever. Let's raid the hype train? Sure.
Sure, I'll do that. Your old dad is on. Who should we raid?
Yeah, you're making that raccoon do your job.
He'll do fine. As long as he's done anything bad before. His whole
thing was being problematic, apparently.
I don't know.
Let's see. Unless there's a specific request from anyone for a raid, I think we'll just raid your old dad.
I mean, I mash my hands into the keyboard and stuff happens. The Chugs? Oh yeah, we haven't raided the Chugs in a while. We can raid the Chugs.
Are you okay?
I'm doing fine. I'm good.
Okay.
Somebody requested a sermon. Have a good night to you as well. And have a good Patreon if you're going over there. I won't be there, I'll be here. Licking all the soup I found on the floor.
That is not soup. That is a spilled battery acid.
You're wasting battery acid on the floor? You should be putting that into cups and feeding it to me.
Now, for some reason, Peter spilled battery acid everywhere on his way out. I don't know. I don't claim to understand it.
Well, I already took care of that. Anyway... what am I supposed to be doing? Oh yeah, a sermon. Give me some sermon. Give me some religious type music. Oh, this'll have to do, I guess. Look, the world is crazy, and every day more things happen. But remember what they say in Axe commercials, which is when you smell good enough, an army of people will chase you on a beach. And some of those people probably have beef jerky in their pocket. And if they catch you, they can't stop you from nibbling on that pocket jerky. And never forget that. Amen.
Good job, Pepito.
Thank you.
You know, I got to put on your Pure Mood CD. Enjoy. And also, the raid has already happened, so let's end it. Pepito, you can actually end the stream.
I don't know how to do that. Okay, fine. Don't. How come you sound like me?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Okay, anyway, bye-bye. Did I end it?
No, just actually hit the button.
Did I do it now?